Oh, yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the potage le magnifique. I've taken the liberty of getting it started. But the cookbook only says so much, and everyone makes the potage differently. I would be honored if we could make it the gourmet's special way. The base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which ingredient should I add next? Carrots? Really? Okay. What next?
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to a special anniversary edition of Skyrim. That's right, we all love Skyrim. Skyrim being one of the greatest and most magical open world games ever. But sadly, Todd Howard has continued to juice it, and now I think this is like the 5th release of Skyrim. You can pretty much buy Skyrim for your lizard at this point. Anyone can play Skyrim. It won't be long before Skyrim releases as a VHS version, because Todd Howard just loves to sell us Skyrim no matter how many times we've played it, and that is disgusting. But anyway, today celebrate Skyrim, and we're going to cook a special Skyrim dish. That's right, we're going to do some cooking, and this dish comes from Skyrim. The recipe I'll show you on screen, okay? And this is how to cook Skyrim food in real life in 2021. Yeah, you attacked God, Imperial scum. Now, my sinners, we are going to make delicious Skyrim broth. So, the kettle is boiled, isn't it? Yes? Okay. So here we have a nice chicken cube. Just gonna plonk that down there. And some beef gravy, which I'll be using as a temporary broth. It says 4 teaspoons, so quite a lot actually. Huh? Do not fear! We are adventuring into unknown territories. Now we will add the delicious water of life to make the broth come to life. Here we go. How much? Up to 800, right? Yeah. I think 700 is okay. As much as possible. Yep, there we go. Delicious. I can feel Skyrim already. Get out of the system. Only a spoonful? You have to edit this bit. Todd Howard would be proud. Only a spoonful? Okay. Oh. Good day, Dragonborn. Welcome to Saviour's kitchen. As you can see, my assistant will slowly show you, we have all the ingredients ready for cooking Skyrim food in real life, okay? Now, this is pretty magical. If you remember this dish, this is from the famous mission where you go in and penetrate the Elves Guild and basically try and assassinate one of their people, okay? I can't remember exactly, but it's a very famous dish, it's a very tasty Skyrim dish, and on those wintry nights, okay, the Nordic folks, I'm sure, would love this lovely chicken broth. So, as we have over here, some nice selected pieces of chicken that I have chopped up and cooked. We have a nice juicy bloody bone here, just to give it some extra lovely juices, because you've gotta love that juice, and that lovely meat juice. Gotta slurp it up. Okay. Here we have the cooked vegetables. This is exactly following the recipe from the Skyrim cookbook. We have carrots, we have chopped leeks, and we have some garlic. Over here, my sinners, we have the lovely chicken broth. So this is chicken stock mixed in with beef stock and some extra spices like pepper and mixed herbs and garlic. And over here we have some delicious chopped onions. That was very painful for me to make, but it was worth it in the end. So now that the chicken is getting all nice and flowy, okay, and one with the Dragonborn, okay, we can now begin to commence the broth. Okay, so first thing that we do is we need the butter. So we're gonna melt the butter in the big old pot. Okay, you need a lot of butter because you want that smooth, rich taste, you know. So this is good enough butter. You think that's enough?
I don't know.
I'm sure that's probably good. Whoa! Try not to get paper in the butter. So we just drop that in, give it a good old smack, and let it simmer. Okay, we want the butter nice and golden brown.
Excuse this like this.
Trying to speedrun this cooking real life Skyrim food. It's a little bit too hot as well. But we want everything hot and piping and ready, all the juices flowing. Okay. Now we add the onions. In they go, into the golden butter from whence it came. Oh look, it's a rare appearance. It's a troll. Capture it on camera. So now we are caramelizing the onions, okay? You want the butter will burn quite quickly, okay? Remember that. So you want to get those onions nice and early on, okay? You want them nice and browning and mixing and, you know, loving the butter, okay? Everything will mix together because this is a progressive and family-friendly cooking channel. Of course, we all know the Saviour is all about cooking and family-friendly content. Now we add in the rest of the vegetables that I have already prepared. Carrots, garlic, and leeks. Just scoop them in like that. Whoops. It's quite a lot.
It's kind of big shrimp.
I hope so.
It is.
Okay.
One carrot is escaped.
Where?
And then behind.
Mix it well.
How long and then mix it?
Few minutes, I guess. I can't remember. Do I add the broth in now or do I add the flour? Flour?
No, flour first.
Flour now, before the broth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But still not.
Okay.
More stir.
More stirring.
Right.
Gotta keep an eye on this chicken as well. Look at that.
So that's
Beautiful. Mix it up. Only a okay. Stop killing me.
Stop there! Criminals come!
I used to be a chef like you, until I took a bread knife to the knee. Now we're gonna add the flour to the broth. We're gonna use 3 spoonfuls. That's a big spoonful. That's a 1. Ow. 2. 3 is the magic number. Now mix the vegetables well with the flour, making sure there's no lumpy lumps. And the broth will get rid of any excess goosebumps. It's gonna just give it a little bit more bite, a little bit more thickness. Honestly, I have no idea. I've never tried this. I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. So who knows? But I'm very excited. Oh, what you cooking, Saviour? Oh, I'm cooking some original content. Now we add the magical soup. Now that we have it nice and thick, we want it to be a thick boy, okay? It's nice and thick now, okay? Very nice. The vegetables are nicely buttery smooth, and the flour has made it a little bit more tight, okay? So now we're gonna put it in this big old chungus over here and blend it up. Scoop in that chunky boy. Yeah, that's a much better system, Veg.
Right.
Luckily, I have with me a professional chef, so I don't food poison my lovely wifey over here.
That'll help.
Now we just add a little bit of alchemy to the mix, using the magic. Ooh, shibbolabazoo. Nice and tight, locked in. I think that's safe. I don't know. Here we go. Bon appetito. Nice and mixed up, just like my life. Now we add it back to the pot. Look at that. Big old thick polyjuice potion. Oh, look at that texture. That's what you want it. Golden brown, just like the Nords in Skyrim would have. Now, my sinners, the final process, okay? We add the lovely golden chicken and all the juices from the chicken. This is a first time experience. So far, it looks very tasty. Very golden. Just mix it and maybe turn it down a little. Get all that chicken goodness in it. Big old potion. And this is the final taste test. Here we have the end product of Skyrim food in real life. Here we go. Oh, it's hot. It's very tasty. It tastes really hearty, you know. Really, people would drink this on a winter's night. Very wintry food, you know. Good time for Christmas. Thank you for watching my Skyrim video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you can try this recipe in your own homes. And yeah, this was cooking real-life Skyrim food in 2021. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.